Yo, 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 what is up, chat? Good to see you. Hold on. Oh, we're good. All right. Welcome. What up? Okay. Yo. Let's play. Welcome back. What up, Koala? What up, Joda? Oh god, my mic feels weird. I can't hear myself anymore. I don't know why. I don't know! Alright. Okay, let's boot the game. What up, bro? Okay. Oh, hold on. We sort that out. Okay. Alright, let's go. Welcome back. How you all doing? Let's play some games. Right, so today we are just gonna chill, have some fun, play the game, do whatever. I feel like we took a fat L today. A big old fat L. Oh, hello there, my friend. Where you think you're going, huh? Where you think you're going? Jeff 2.0 is here. You will never replace Jeff. There's only one Jeff, bucko. Right. Let's swap the gear background. Where the hell is it? Where's my stuff? Hey, what up, Curtis? What exactly happened in the whole dedicated server situation? Well, we're basically not getting dedicated servers until around 1.0 launch. So we're around a year to 2 years away from dedicated servers. Big ol' fat owl. So, you know, that was the worst news we got today, for sure. But we move. Where did I put that gear? How have I lost gear? Oh, I haven't. It's right there. Okay. Oh, buffer, come on. Sort yourself out. Yeah, not good news. Not good news at all. Okay. Okay, thanks. Could be worse, I guess. We still got a banging game for now. Yeah. Yeah. It could be worse. You're right. It's certainly not the end of the world. Doesn't kill the game. We shall move on. We shall move on. Okay, let's, I mean, I may as well start building now. I wasn't going to bother building too much. People like what, though? What were you expecting from a Q&A? You got to think. We probably got more information than we were expecting from a Q&A. Let's hope they can release something soon just to keep the game active. I mean, there won't be any new content until the first week of next month. So, yeah, nothing till the first week of June. Which, you know, is what it is. That will be the 0.8 update where we get magic. We did get a look at a new magic spell, which was super nice. Work on the larger ones for every month or two, but releases something small each week, keeps the interest. So they actually said we're going to be getting smaller updates once a month, with bigger updates every quarter. So a lot less frequent than that. We'll probably be getting 4 big updates a year. Which is kind of crazy if they said 1.0 is meant to come out within a year. Which I do not believe, and I haven't believed since day one. Where was the Q&A posted? It was live. It was the previous stream, but the patch notes they have, or the notes from the Q&A have been posted in their Discord. But you know, it is what it is. It's not the worst thing in the world. We got some good information, such as skill capes come in, things like that. A rough idea of updates, whether it's as frequent as we want them or not. We did get some information on it. And some of the stuff that they kind of got planned. I think it was just a little bit disappointing from a perspective of the stuff that they did answer wasn't the ideal answers, which is, you know, that is what it is. You're not always going to get exactly what we want ultimately for the game. I think they really need to revisit some of the stuff that they stated, like no cosmetic overrides. What else was it? The server stuff. I mean, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I think it was good in terms of the information we got. It just depends if you like that information or not, you know? Realistically, what else were we expecting in terms of answers? I feel like they answered everything that they could, so I have to give them credit for that. I just think they are really overlooking a lot of stuff. Cosmetic overrides, I feel, is a must for RuneScape. But they did confirm things like rare items. You know, rare drops. Potential party hats. So, you know, can't complain too much. Alright, let's go do some warm-up. And then, I mean, I'm pretty much going to start getting ready to start building. I wasn't even going to bother building, but I guess there's no reason not to now. Funny man, I put you in charge of the dev team. Oh, you do not want me in charge of the dev team, brother. You do not. I am a moron. I play the game and I complain. That's my job. Yeah. No, I am in no way qualified to be in charge of a dev team. I have faith in them. I just hope that some of those answers were just vague, early day answers, you know? So we'll see. We shall see. Some of the information was great, though. You know? Armor equipment levels. Which is a must. Is it really RuneScape if you don't need levels to equip certain gear? Why did these guys not spawn? Oh, now they did. Oh, hello. Ow. Definitely should have put my shield on. We can already make arrows. Why add fletching? Yeah, that's... You know. That's an interesting take. Why not? You know, why not make it so fletching requires arrows? Do people really care? We got 2 arrows. We got fang arrows and iron arrows. So, you know, I think it's optimistic for them to say that they're going to give us big updates every quarter, but yet 1.0 is coming out in a year. So they're going to do this whole game in 4 big updates. I don't know about that one. That's optimistic if I do say so myself. Those updates are going to have to be pretty damn big, or this game is going to be a rather short game. Which I think would be the ultimate oversight, you know? But what do I know? I'm just a content creating moron. We shall see. With how fast you can get through what is available, I can only imagine the game gets faster as you get stronger. Yeah, I mean, they have basically said that that things like Velgar is going to get a buff. So that's going to slow down even what is currently available. And then, of course, the equipment levels as well. Sorry, I just realized my audio is really loud. Yeah, it's going to slow down what we already have. ow, ow. You know, maybe they got something planned. Damn, did I really just get two? All right, my RNG strikes again. Oof. To be honest, my biggest concern is no 0.8 update until the first week of June. That's a long time with no content. That's not a single content update since launch to the first week of June. Whoop. I think I might be getting a bit bored of the dagger now. Oh, get away, you big chicken. But they revamped your stamina consumption as well. Yeah, and that was some of the other stuff that I was a little bit disappointed with. When asked, you know, should add agility, they were like, oh, why? No one wants to do agility. It's like, no one wants to do normal RuneScape agility. You're looking at this, you know, you at one point you don't want it to be another RuneScape, you know? You don't want it to be the same as your RuneScape, but yet you're looking at the skills the same way as RuneScape. You gotta pick, you know? I can think of a way to make agility sick and super useful. Take the skills from RuneScape and modify them to fit into a survivor crafter. It's not hard to understand. And that's the thing. They've already done it, right? They've already done it. That's literally what this game is. And it's, you know, maybe it's a little bit worrying. I think there was some really good stuff in there. I'm not going to completely just hate on what they said. Strength and defense, modify how much damage you can deal and how tanky you are. Yeah, so I assume they're just going to go down the route of armor for that. Just going to have to see, I suppose. Certainly going to be dragging out the content we've got. There's no doubt about that. And that's why I think servers are another big L. If they gave us servers right now, this game will create stuff to do. It will create its own content. You're keeping us basically locked into single player worlds? What are we meant to do? Just build with the two types of builds we got? They definitely should have cooked for another year. I hate to say it. Definitely. Ow! What a time to run out of stamina. We'll see. We'll see how they get on. At least we get the magic skill tree soon, right? Missed the announcement yesterday, but I see your stream covered it. I'm assuming you have the word on dedicated servers. Yes, so the dedicated servers, unfortunately it's a bad word, but we are approximately a year to 2 years away from dedicated servers. So I said, come out too soon. Should have been only a week free trial. I mean, they could have just dropped a demo if they needed people to play it. They could have dropped a demo. Yeah. I don't know. I get they want to figure out the player count. They need stability, world options. They need to figure that out, right? But in my mind, a game like this, you get those dedicated servers out within the first few months. What up, Scapez? How you doing, bro? First few months max. You focus that. But do you know what would be holding them back a lot as well? They're trying to account for PvP. They don't want to release dedicated servers without PvP servers. So that... Imagine how hard it's going to be to figure out PvP. So, you know. Doing good here, doing good here. A group of modders are working on making the friend limit 20 instead of 4, but having issues with scaling. Yeah, the only issue with that is that's probably good for PvP worlds where progress doesn't matter. Anyone who wants to make a PvP, a server world, it's no use to them. We don't know if worlds are going to be reset. We don't know if, I mean, we don't know anything, so... Oh, I'm completely maxed on animal hides. Okay. Yo, how did I just get... My RNG is broken. I might be cheating, you know. I might be cheating over here. Yeah, we definitely got some good news, but I think, I don't think they probably don't care too much about player count right now. Thanks to single player, such co-op progress is not guaranteed to migrate to dedicated servers. Well, we have no confirmation on that because they just don't know. So I can't start a world and we can all start building it because it could be completely pointless. You know? And also, we're gonna build it up with all the same walls. Like, we don't have enough variety to even build that much. I seen a post in the dedicated, in the official Discord of someone who's built like a town. And my god, it hurts your eyes to look at. It's all just wood and these walls, and then like 50 buildings that look the same. And it's like, they're doing what they can, but my god, that's rough. Look at all these. So yeah. It's a little bit disappointing, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it could be a good thing in terms of when an update does drop, we're going to have, like, so much content. They're going to be so packed. They just don't need to be that packed. You could break... Like, for example, they basically said everything on that roadmap is going to be in the Fell Hallow update, which is at the end of the year. Why? Why not split that across... a few more updates, you know? We're looking at 4 major updates a year. That's tough. I think the whole plan of this being like a game with a whole bunch of content, I think that's out the window. I think there's going to be a pretty short-lived, get it done, get it on console. That's it. Which is not good, in my opinion, but, you know, if that's their goal, that's their goal. Thank you. Okay. So yeah, we may as well start building, you know, while we wait. Come on. Let's just do that. What up, Zane? Anything new in the game yet? No, nothing new until the first week of June. Confirmed today. No worries. Thank you, bro. This is more of just like a warehouse to store every item in the game. I need to start working on the upstairs for all the workbenches, though. Probably do that today. And then I wasn't going to bother building a house because my plan was to go to servers. But, yeah. That's not an option anymore. What kind of lighting is that? These are the blue wall-mounted torches. And then those ones in there are just the standard flame torches. Right, so let's get the walls for the outside of the base done. So you aren't going to do independent servers? Dedicated servers are around 1 to 2 years away. Yeah. Yeah, we took an L today. We took a big old L. Sad times. Big shame, big shame. I was hoping we were going to be launching the Caztecx server within a couple of months, you know? Did you have any idea what's going to be in the next update next month? Yeah, so we're going to be getting the magic skill tree. In fact, we actually got a look today at a new skill that's coming. So you're going to get magic and the magic skill tree. And then what has been confirmed is like keyboard rebinding, just things like that, really. Stability, bunch of bug fixes. But yeah, the only proper content that's going to be in it is magic and the magic skill tree. That's it. Let me see if they've put the clip out. Otherwise, we might need to go clip it ourselves. Can you explain the magic skill tree? I mean, yeah, from what I know, it's just going to be, you know how we have the, you know how we have our current skill trees? It's basically just going to be the same thing, with a couple more, like, it's going to have some movement in it. Sorry, I'm just trying to find... I thought they were going to post a VOD, but we don't actually know what's going to be in it. We have no idea. I'm going to see if I can find... Okay, never mind. I'll have to clip it from my own channel. Good lord. Good lord. Sorry, bear with me, chat. I want to get the clip of the new skill we've seen today. Okay. Right, here you go. I have to get it from my own channel because they just haven't posted the VOD. Okay, here you go. This is the new skill that's coming. How do I clip? When did you get someone to clip for me? I don't know how to do it.
We will be having more news. What's the half of 90 more?
Oh. Look, here's the new skill.
Transition.
We'll see it one more time.
It is sick.
It is. Yeah, that's one of the new skills coming. Sorry, I'm just going to get the clip. Where was it?
Oh, that's cool.
It is.
One more time.
Shut up. 15523. All right. Yeah, so cool skill. Looks more like a new ability. Yeah, it essentially is. Yeah. Because you think the skill is the magic skill tree itself. That will then come with the abilities, so. But it does look like it's fast casting, which is interesting. There was no wheel brought up. I don't know what that means, but. Unless maybe it was casted at the start. Yeah, that seems a bit OP to have that running constantly, though. Like, that's the new dodge. You know? So maybe it's like you pop it. And then it replaces your dodge. Would make more sense. Oh my god, come on. It only worked when he was standing still, I think. Yeah. But I don't get what you mean. Why does that make that different? Maybe it's kind of like the wind step, right? You pop it, and that then becomes your new dodge. Or maybe, you know, it was used using keybinds for skills, but he seemed pretty amazed when someone suggested that today. Not sure what how we should take that. I love the game. I wish they had the level 4 area. So the next level area will be in the 0.10 update. So 0.8 is scheduled for the first week of June. 0.9, you're probably looking at about a month after that. about. And then we'll be looking at 0.10 sometime after that, so... Yeah, that's true. Makes sense for only work on a limited amount of time. Yeah. April, May, June for 0.8. June, July, August. Yeah, yeah. Probably a good, safe, rough guess. That's my birthday month. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Oh, the other thing in 0.8 was potential world settings or world options, as they said, and some fortified stuff. You know, like fortress walls, that kind of thing. You went to work. Thanks for your help. Hope you have a wonderful stream, man. Oh, that'd be awesome, man. Hey, no worries, man. Hope work goes good for you. What's this about dedicated servers that you're sad about? That basically dedicated servers are planned for around 1.0 launch. So we are about a year or 2 years from dedicated servers. So why they put them coming soon in the main menu? No idea. But I was planning. I've been planning. Like, why not a couple of different weapons hanging on, weapon hanging options this week, shield hanging next week, cloaks for next week, make them found recipes. What I meant earlier about weekly updates. Absolutely, yeah. This is what I mean, right? So they're saying they want to do the big updates, the major updates every quarter. So that's about 4 updates a year. That's going to be big content updates. Other than that, it's going to be monthly for the smaller updates with small bits of content dropped in. Why not break those major updates down? What they've basically said is everything on that roadmap is pretty much the Fellhallow update. We'll cover pretty much that entire roadmap. Why? I just don't get that. I think they are overestimating people's patience with games. People will get sick of it and just not come back. Never Game of Play just released week 179 update with new signs that can be placed. That's all we want, you know? That's all we want. I'd be so happy with little updates like that. I bet there's stuff in that major update that will get overlooked because you're dropping it with a bunch of other really cool stuff. Because it would just be small stuff, right? So why? So yeah, stuff to see, I'm afraid. What will be, will be. What up, Eclipsed Arrow? What's sad about dedicated servers? Well, it may not be sad news to everybody, but to me it certainly is. And I feel like I'll probably repeat this a lot today, so sorry to anyone that's been here the whole time, but dedicated servers are dropping around the time of 1.0. So we are approximately 1 to 2 years away from dedicated servers, which in my opinion is the biggest L so far. Oh wow, it's a lot longer than I think anyone was expecting. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm not quite sure on the thought process behind it. In fact, I assume the only thought process behind it is they want to do servers with PvP. How are they gonna do PvP with protecting people's stuff? Just don't do PvP. Personally. Just don't. What's the point? I think that's the only reason it's going to take them so long. Evening, how's it going? Tried to tune in earlier, into the stream earlier, but work was a bit mad. No worries, gaming gameplay. Good to see you again. How you doing? I hope work was good for you. PvP in these games is kind of pointless. They never last. Yeah, and it just won't. So, whereas what will last is servers allowing people to just go and build with everybody, build with their friends, build with their communities. And that will also keep the player count alive. You think right now we're struggling with stuff to do, right? We're struggling with the amount of content that's in the game being pretty lacking. That almost goes if you introduce servers. People building up worlds. People being able to play with their friends. People will create their own content within a server. You could almost use it. They could have almost used it to their benefit, you know? Like buying themselves some time. As amazing as the PvP will be, and as much as I'm looking forward to it, PvE servers could come out sooner and much easier. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not saying don't do PvP at all. And PvP may have nothing to do with it. I'm just guessing here. I'm just thinking they're not just trying to launch normal servers, are they? They're trying to launch a whole PvP world and, you know. But be smarter about it, I think. Could have been a good way for free quality assurance testing too. Yeah, absolutely. To me, it feels like they didn't expect the game to do so well, but they're not changing their plans to push out content quicker. I mean, if they weren't expecting a new RuneScape game to do well, then I'm not sure they should be at the company. Of course it was going to. Especially when I'm sure they are aware that some of the biggest content creators in the world played RuneScape. That's enough to boost sales like crazy. The big content creators play it, the viewers buy it. What? How heavy is that damn food? What the hell? I mean, old school RuneScape is still very popular, so this game was going to be big. Yeah. Do you think they're trying out Lost Skies? Oh, do you think you'll be... I thought you meant them. I was like, probably. They probably just started gaming. Lost Skies. I haven't. Let me take a look. Lost Skies. Oh, I remember seeing this. Yeah, I remember seeing this game. Where did I watch this? This must have been at one of the expos. Yeah, this looks pretty cool. There was another game like it that I played.
Heralds.
Yeah, I remember watching this trailer. Does look pretty cool. And check it out, it's got mostly positive review. Yeah, why not? I got time. I got time now. Oh. Okay, I just disconnected for a second there. Yeah, I'd check it out, why not? Okay, what's going on here? My chat keeps disconnecting. Makes no sense. You used to play OSRS and they do big updates regularly. To not follow a similar pattern for frequent updates is weird. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I don't know if you can see those messages, but my chat was like, chat disconnected. We're reconnecting you. Successfully connected. And then I got disconnected again. I don't know. I thought my internet went down, but the streams seemed to stay up. The chat just got disconnected. I thought it was my internet. Yeah, a bit weird. Used to be an MMO called Worlds Adrift. Got reborn into 6-player co-op. Nice. Yeah, I wouldn't mind checking it out. I mean, I wasn't planning on playing any other games. I thought I was here for good, you know? Seems that decision has been made for me. Come on. Alright, we have a fortified base. No more mobs destroying my stuff. Oh, come on. Thank you. Is that the same angle? Yep. I think you'd like Worlds Adrift possibly as much as I did even. Yeah, I'd be down to check it out. For sure. For sure, for sure. Come on. Alright, we're gonna have to use Oculus for this. Oh, I've already got Oculus there. Dumbass. Ah! Can you stop? Are you serious? I hate when that happens with a massive base and that issue a lot is so annoying. Oh, there we go. Alright, how high do I need this? Put it up one more. This will all be hidden, so we don't need to worry about it. But I need it for the support. Okay. Wait, what can I build? Oh. I was on the wrong logs. I was on the wrong floor. Hmm. Ah, I can't get up. I'm too heavy. Crap. My fat ass can get up the step. I'm just making this harder for myself. Okay. Alright, we'll have to figure out that part. And we're also going to put windows in later. I want to try something. See if this looks stupid. Wait, that's not going to be one flight, is it? No, never mind. God, I can't wait to get some nice walls. The walls are so ugly. Ugh. This cold needs to go. Yeah, new skins, wallpaper paint would be nice. Yeah, I'd be down. See, I know Craftopia gets a lot of criticism, but the variety cannot be one of the criticisms. I'm just ignoring the walls now. They are plain to me. I'm not seeing a pattern. I'm seeing plain walls. Now the stone pattern from the foundation just give us walls like that. Now, yeah, I know. I just don't like the border it leaves. I feel like it's okay for maybe like the corners of the build, you know? What are you gonna do? Nothing, you little bot. Yeah, I don't mind if like the corners of the build is like almost like foundations for the corners. In terms of being for the whole build though, I just think it looks a bit much. Did brother just reset his attack? No, that's what I thought. Oh! Where the hell did that go? It went inside that other wall. That's crazy. The dragon breath, that dragon breath weaker than the Q&A? Yeah, I remember how much of a threat he felt when we first got in the game. Now it's like, I don't even pay attention to him anymore. Right, I don't know what I'm going to do with this side. How you doing, Codex? You good, yeah? I used to get ganked by the Hunter Warbands and Valguard. Yeah, when it all comes at once, it can be a bit much, but... It just doesn't... You don't even get them at the same time anymore. Which I remember when they announced that update, I was like, yeah, good change. Now I'm kind of like, let's bring them back. Let's have it all happen at once. Why not? Give us some kind of challenge here. I heard Def might join us. Yeah, Def's on the roadmap, right? I'm pretty sure Def's been on the roadmap. But yeah, we knew about Def. One thing I did find funny was that Mod Doom said that he was potentially going to be the voice for Vanica. Which I hope he's good at voices, because Mod Doom's a posh boy. No disrespect, but he is, you know? If you're British, you'll know what I mean. He's a posh boy. Vanica is a hardened barbarian. So I hope Mod Doom's good at voice acting. Hey, what up, Odium? No update until the first week of June. Of course you would attack me right now. It might or might not have already done voices for that character. Yeah, which... I don't know. I think Mod Doom seems like a great guy, but he doesn't give off hardened barbarian warrior vibes, you know? This could be bad. I have no armor on. And there we go. Let me get my armor. Who would you play the voice for? If I could do a voice, I would do a goblin. I'd do a goblin stuck in the cage. Move, you little fatty. Stamina, please. Forgot my wizard hat, didn't I? I don't have the audio one due to work. Can someone... Oh! What? He just teleported. Can someone type Vanica in chat, please? Give us a taste of what your goblin would sound like. I'd want to be one of the ones stuck in the cage. So I'd be like, help me! Help me, human! Alright, I might need some work, alright? I get that though. I get that. You know? So, Scapez, do you know who Mod Doom or Vanica is? Because I'll show you if not. And you can tell me if the voice matches the skin. Or the NPC. Okay, I'll show you. So, this is Mod Doom. That's me. But this is Mod Doom. Ready? So, this is Mod Doom.
Stop with the transitions!
That transition was so loud.
Back to the main menu.
Good lord, that scares the life out of me.
There we are. I can quit out now. So the noob with his bag of noggin can relax.
Okay, that's Mod Doom. This is Vanica. This is him in this game. This guy right here. Just let me play this at the same time.
A bit, and then it's just me and you, chat. Hello.
Can you see it? Is it
There we
clicking?
go.
Talk.
So, what are we going to do with players spawning items in? At the moment, if you want to keep your world secure and safe, make
I don't know about that one. Let's hope he's very good at voices. Someone at Dragonwilds game. Yeah, him. This is his game. He calls the shots for this game. I feel a Scottish deep aggressive voice, right? You better channel that inner rage. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not, I don't know. Maybe he'll surprise us. Let me go get my other gear back. Maybe he'll surprise us. Maybe, you know, some voice actors, you would never guess that's who they are. But maybe, you know. But I guess we'll see. It's very funny though. I kind of want him to do it, just so that when you go talk to Vanica, you're like, oh, look at this meathead. And then he's like, oh, hello. Oh, hello. Would you be so kind to do a quest for me? Maybe they edit his voice lower somewhat. Like, they're like, right, just bring it down. No, lower. Keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Install mod, get lower. That's what I mean. You know, you'd be surprised. I didn't understand why he wants to keep certain features from OSRS, but won't give us economy-based worlds. The craziest thing, right, was he answered one of my questions and he roasted me a little bit. I asked, is there any plans for a currency to be added to the game? Right? And I did put, because they'd be good for servers, but he didn't read that bit. He just read the any chance of a currency being added to the game. And then he said, why would you need a currency? It's only you in the world. There's nowhere to spend it. And then he went, oh, I have done this. This was completely separate. Like 10 minutes later, he's like, I have done this little sketch of a goblin merchant that maybe could be in the world somewhere. And I was like, eh. I wanted to kick him. You know? Kick him in the shin. Call that too. But I did also add it. I did put in the same message right at the end. I put, well, is there any plans to add a currency? Question mark. It would be great for servers. I feel like sometimes these devs make this job harder for themselves. Do they not realize we will create our own economy? We will have our own trading. We will have our own use for currency. We don't need to be spoon-fed everything. And needs to hire Liam Neeson. Liam Neeson would be a good voice for Vanica. But yeah, so I did get roasted a little bit. But what can you do? But if they do add goblin merchants, which they would then need to add currency, you best believe I'm going to spam him with that clip every day and be like, hey, hey. And what some players wanted to pay others for trivial tasks like gathering water. Exactly. Currency can be used. I could sell you logs for low currency, save up my currency, then buy high tier armor from another player. That player would have sold his high tier armor for a bunch of money, and then he can use that money to save himself ever having to chop logs again. It's a simple system. In fact, it's exactly how currency works. Players will probably trade resources and such anyways, so some sort of currency would make sense, especially for a merchant. I kind of get what he's saying, if there's no plans for a merchant, then if you put currency in the game, then single player players would be getting currency with no use for it. I get that. At this rate, you know, we're just going to have to use like sapphires or something. But we can do it. We can do it ourselves. May he stub his toe each morning the same way over and over again for his senseless. I felt like he was almost like, you know, why currency, dumbass? And then was like, oh, merchant. All I know is I'm not trusting anyone trimming my armor. Hey, that was gonna be my business plan, bro. Oh my god, I'm running out of planks. Oh my god, I've basically run out of planks. Press are just currency based anyway. Get me X of this and get a shield. Why not build it out? Exactly that. Yeah. So yeah, we may have to figure out a currency of our own. But you need a currency that is somewhat hard to get. So it's probably going to have to be trading gems. I think that's the only way to go about it. Gems are like the hardest thing to get. You're not going to really end up with like millions of gems. I feel like it's a simple fix for them though. To add a whole big load of content to the game that they don't even have to make themselves. You know? Like, add the currency with one merchant. And that merchant just sells health potions, you know, basic stuff, right? But the bigger goal is so that players take that currency and create entire worlds with it. It's free content. I think it's crazy that there aren't shorts out there of people taking down heralds yet in Lost Skies. I'm counting on you. I don't know what that is, but I'll find out. I feel like we can make GP from gold bars. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't know. But I'm the crazy one, apparently. Right. When you chop that tree down, it's sticking through the wall and I don't like it. Okay, so that side's going to be more of a lookout. I want to try something. Oh! Okay, I think I can make that look pretty cool. Oh, it went there. I thought I did place it. Hey, thank you for doing that clip, Boom, baby. I appreciate you. Oh! I'm just gonna stay down here. I feel like this makes sense for a factory. Because this is just a warehouse. And I feel like it makes it more optimal. We just might need to work on making it look pretty. I don't know how, but we're gonna have to. Maybe we just make this into like a bedroom? Maybe. Maybe, baby. What up, Joe? Okay, so confirmed today by Dragonwilds, aka Jagex, aka Mod Doom himself. Servers will be dropping around the time of 1.0. So we are approximately 1 to 2 years away from dedicated servers. So, yeah. It hurts to say that. Like, I feel like I'm committing sin just saying that, and I'm not even religious. It's tough, right? That's tough. But I have to laugh or I cry, simple as that. The Kaz Gang server. Yeah, it's not gonna be anytime soon. I don't know how to fix this bit, how to make that look nice. Alright, let's just carry on with what we were doing. We'll pretend it's not there. Right, let's work on the lookout. Ugh. Oh god, the walls are so ugly in this game. What am I looking for? This. I was too high. Don't you look at my diagonal lines. They're not for you, buddy. Eee. We should have asked when new wood types. Well, I suppose it would just come with new builds, right? Or new areas. Don't you look at my floors? I see them on Doom supposedly streamed today to show some magic skill tree spells. Did that happen and where can I watch it? I got you right here. I got you right. It is. Ah! I got you right here. Hey, look at this noob. Here you go. I'll full screen it. It is sick. It is. That's all we seen. That's it. Perfect clip, by the way, Boom Baby. Perfection. But yeah, Mod Doom did stream today. You can watch the full thing. Actually, you can't watch the full thing anywhere, because the bot didn't put the VOD out for it. So unless they've put the VOD out on YouTube by now, on the RS Dragonwilds YouTube channel, otherwise, the only place you can watch the entire thing will actually be my channel. Or I guess someone else's channel. But I did the full stream. That's Discord. Wrong one, my bad. Hold on. Straight to the point. I got you. I got you. Ain't no messing around here. So it was this stream. Dragonwilds live Q&A. That's the entire thing. If you want a breakdown of the notes said, then I will post it in the Discord for you. Are you in our Discord, Joe? Full Q&A answers. Awesome. I can let me throw it in chat. There's the Discord link. See if that works. There you go. And I've just posted the full thing here. Which is all the information that he said today. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Boom Baby. Yeah, we're getting super close to 15k subs now. Stop messing with me. I'll fight you. Alright, let's do the walls first. We got any nicer? I mean, maybe this will work. How's that? Eee! The game's just ugly, chat! The builds are ugly! Has everything got a border? Grow up! Alright, maybe a chunky boy. We'll try a few chunky boys. Let's just try that. You telling me I can't put that on top? Oh no. You know what that means. Okay. Fine. Fine, I'll eat and drink. No, it's just ugly as well. Who cares anymore? Who cares anymore? Oh god, it's gonna look extra ugly. We're gonna have to go small. Try a fence with support beams. Yeah, but what would you put in the middle of the beams? Like, what would... Because you'd have the beams like this, right? Like, beam, beam. What's going in the middle? I guess you could have... I get what you mean. So, technically, don't have anything in the middle, just the beams. Yeah, I like that idea, thank you. You know what I'd prefer more, though? For developers to stop putting walls with borders. If you think about it, we're gonna get GTA 6 before we get dedicated servers. Jesus. That's tough. Ah! The dragon started to look up just in case it was my game. Got him. Stop it. Wait, I just realized I'm making a mistake. This isn't the outside layer. That's why I made the walls ugly. Because it's not the outside layer. Dum dum. Dum dum won't gum gum. So adjusting the snap-in feature? Yeah. Well, I had to move it to the one with the minuscule, you know, the more dots. Who's surprised how fast I was able to get that clip back for you? Have you got like a built-in clip thing for YouTube? Why don't I have a clip button on YouTube? Is this something I need to enable? Mind you, I don't watch YouTube, so I don't know. I've never been on YouTube as a viewer, really. Yeah, I don't have a clip button. Look. It is sick. Look. I don't have a clip button. I feel like I remember seeing one. How do you get it there? How do I do that? Mine's hidden. Why? I want mine there. Take off theater mode? No shot, it's that simple. It is sick. Shut up. No. So I'm trying not to promo a bunch of stuff on the right. No, this is normal view. Oh, theater just. I have to click into it. Click into it down there. Change display to default. Yeah, yeah. Is there a way to? Can you edit what's on your homepage? Like what's below the video? Why have I got old ass YouTube? Give me clip. Give me clip. What up, Yuri? How you doing? I mean, at least I know it's there. That's easier. I can click that. That's fine. I want it right there. This is my warehouse. But yeah, technically. It's not like I have another base. This is, yeah, this is my base. But now I'm actually going to need to build a proper house. Because, why not? What else am I going to do? Thanks, man. Oh. Build the house at the very top. True, true. Well, the whole point was that I wasn't going for anything aesthetically pleasing. Because it was just going to be a warehouse for every item in the game, so that when new content drops, I have everything, right? So I got my chest walls down, my wall of chests down here. I got all the armor over this side. That kind of stuff, right? Yeah. And I wasn't going to live here. This wasn't going to be my house. Because I was going to go live in the dedicated server. So this base would pretty much only be used for any time new content drops for me to make content on it. But then my base and where I live and where I play would be in the dedicated server. That's not going to happen now. So, you know. Yeah. My dumbass was digging around trying to find a setting for that. And I thought I middle clicked, and after a couple of minutes was like, oh, Kaz got really quiet. Okay. I need a point. No. Eee! I'm curious if those buttons are like recently used, so you have to use it. Oh, okay, that would make sense. Do you share clip and save fairly frequently? I've never touched one of them. My clip button is message you and say, bro, clip this for me, please. I'm like a pensioner. True, true, true. It was only because I'm not like normally I do it in my editing software, right? But I needed it for now, so I appreciate you there. You hooked me up. I was in the middle of my second official financial aid appointment for training. No big deal. Hey, you know, gotta make sure you're doing something useful. I'll keep you on track, don't you worry, bro. I'm debating, should I just use PTO for the rest of the day? What's PTO? Oh, paid time off. Gotcha. Hell yeah. If you can get any paid time off, just take it. Oh! It's like salary, but you have to earn the hours. Damn. Oh yeah, it's Friday. It's Friday, Friday. We're getting no content on a Friday. This is so fidgety. Copyright striked. Stop it, please. 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 Oh. Yes. Oh. Oh. Suddenly an attack and they break one wall, making everything above it come crumbling down. Luckily, they were not. I'm not at risk of that. Thank God. Base explodes. To be fair, knowing my luck. Is that lower, or did I just do it difficult the first time for the fun of it? Ooh. Oh, that's... Eee. That made me feel a little bit uneasy, I'm gonna be honest with you. Stop it. Grow up. You sound like a Minecraft villager. Ah. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Unstable? About Mod Doom's building though. Honestly, when he did those windows, he built like a 3x3 and didn't manage to get the same windows on each side. I almost spammed the chat. My OCD couldn't take it. Ooh. Okay, never mind. Never mind. His window placements make us lose his mind. I almost cooked him, I'm not gonna lie. Mod Doom comes Doctor Doom breaking into your multiverse and just resets world you. Honestly, I might do it to myself at this rate. I'm already not liking my base anymore. I already don't like it. This was just meant to be a warehouse. Why am I building this? I shouldn't be building this base. I'm wasting my time. But I've got months. So... why not? Might just build a second warehouse afterwards. Yeah. Why not? You know, why not? What's the point anymore? I got a year. So 2 years before I can get in the server. Let me answer, have you seen how much I've dug out of that world? You have gone crazy. Right, so now we've got to figure out how I'm going to make the front look nice. Yee! Why am I doing this continues? We should have asked about Skull and PKers. True. Should my pants see in a PKer? I'm not gonna lie, I might have to whip up a little 4-person lobby for us to do it one day. Like, make a lobby, just fill it with gear, right? So have like an armory at the start. And then we just come in, we fight, and there's no real loss. It could be fun though. Like, just have like a bunch of iron gear, bunch of range gear, bunch of mage gear, have a bunch of weapons set up. So then it's like you don't actually lose any of your stuff, but we just have a little like, yeah, like we could do like 2v2s. I mean, that's about it. 1v1s and 2v2s. We have 4 people, so it could be fun though. Mix things up a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Can I have this stuff back, please? Oh, I'm in build mode. Bow and arrow contest, someone sets up targets? True. Ooh! Stop it. Of course it's nighttime, so I can't see a thing. Should I forget to use spell books? I mean, yeah, I think it's all gonna be... I think PK and stuff could be fun. I just hope we have, like... it would be nice to have some sort of wilderness area. So we can have that in a normal server. The whole server doesn't need to be PK. Do you think they'll introduce spellbooks like Ancients? Or have specific staff, Ancient staff at Caztecx Barrage? There was some talks of Ancients today. But nothing, nothing, like, confirmed. We didn't really get anything confirmed, to be honest. I think I smell food. Skill capes did get confirmed, yeah. That's a W at least. In like 10 years. Yeah. Stop it. I know this looks ugly, but there's a method to the madness. You just need an anchor point. Back to a walk to the store? As in you're going to the store, or you're back from a walk to the store? I feel like you're giving me mixed messages right now, and I don't appreciate it. Just came back. Ah, gotcha. Good. Good. Don't you ever leave me like that again. What'd you get? Get anything good? Can I have it? Red Bull and a pack of smokes. I'll take the Red Bull. I don't smoke, but I'll take the Red Bull. Gonna head out. Have a good rest of the stream. Ladies gaming. Wait. Oh, it's not at the same angle. Okay. How did I do this side so good? Come on, we gotta be able to get that in there. Don't say I've done this for nothing. Yee. I know what I did wrong. I need more. Oh. Does stick out too far. That's better. What am I doing? See, this is what happens, Mod Doom, when you give me no content. The plan is just to continue the base. Try and make this look cool. But I'm trying stuff before I settle on what I'm actually going to be doing to it. And I'm trying to get the shape of this A, so I can decide if I'm keeping it or not. Oh, a big dick base? We could do a big dick base. Oh, I almost put my fist through my desk then. As good as new. It's as good as new. Oh. Alright, new plan. New plan! I didn't even mean to do that. Go back in. Alright, that wasn't my finest work. Um... It's honestly, I'm probably more tempted than ever. Okay. Okay. Let Dragonwilds put this game into the trash and Mod Doom made that clear today. Look, we're getting there, okay? The plan is we're gonna hide the A. Rather than try and fix the A, we're gonna hide the A. Not the whole thing. We're gonna create an awning of types. I don't know how, but we're going to. I'm just pissed at today's Q&A. Me too, bro. I'm working right now and I've been all day, so I apologize if I'm a bit lost and saw some of the live, but didn't get to watch the entire thing. No worries. I've put all of the information in the Discord if you need to read up on it at all. It was a waste of time. I think the Q&A itself was pretty good. I think the answers were just not what we want. We got a lot of information. A lot of yeses and nos and, you know, more than I was expecting, especially from Mod Doom, the certified yapper, right? But, yeah. Wait, what? Who's lashing out at you? Yes and no is not a real answer. That's what you tell your kids to get away from you. Certified seller of dreams, yeah. Yeah, so, you know. Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. Hands of God. No, you're good, Kyle, you're good. You're good. Oh! Right, chat, I'm gonna call it. Honestly. I need to go get some rest. I'm still sick, and I gotta get up tomorrow very early because my mother is having a new kitchen delivered, and I gotta bring all the heavy stuff in. Tomorrow's stream is gonna be late. I need to call it, bro. I'm knackered, honestly, and I'm just boring myself to death with this building, I'll be honest with you. So I'm gonna get some rest to make sure that I can be on stream tomorrow. Tomorrow's stream will be late. I have a couple of things to get done during the day, but I will be on, all right? Yeah. So I appreciate you all. Much love, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming by. Please do drop a like on the way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't. Help us at 15k. I'll see you guys tomorrow, all right? We've been playing something else. I don't know yet. I'm gonna have to decide, honestly. Gonna have to decide. All right. Appreciate you, chat. Have a good one. Laters. Peace out, everybody. Goodbye.